So we have here on our board logarithms of numbers less than 1. And I have here some examples. We're going to write out the logarithms of each of these numbers. Now you notice these numbers are not up to 1. And that's obviously because if you look at the unit parts, all the numbers you see here are 0. The whole numbers here are 0. So it's not even up to 1, no matter how many digits I have. So how do we find the logarithm of each of these numbers? Now first, I want to tell you what a characteristic is and what a mantissa is. So let's assume that this was the logarithm of any number, say 2.1584. So assuming you punched into the calculator and you found this to be the logarithm of a number, the part that occupies the whole number side is called the characteristic. And the part that occupies the decimal side or the fractional part is called the mantissa. Good. So keeping this in mind, how can we find the logarithms of each of these numbers? Now the first step is you must count the number of leading zeros before the first digits. All these zeros you see here are leading zeros because they are the ones that start, they are the beginning of these figures. So how many zeros can you find here? 1. It means the logarithm of this number is going to start from bar 1, that is minus 1, point whatever is going to now be in the fractional part or the mantissa. So what's the next step? The next step is you are now going to find the logarithm of 5.2. So you must, after the first digit, put a point and then punch it in your calculator. So whatever you're going to get, you're going to indicate the fractional part of that logarithm, that is the mantissa. So if we take our calculators now and we say log 5.2, so what you're going to get is 0.71600, but we don't need to write 0 again. We already have bar 1.7160. Let's leave it at that. So the logarithm of 0.52 is bar 1.7160. Now the same goes for the second example. How many zeros can you count here? 1, 2. So in your characteristic, you're going to have bar 2 point. So the next step, you're going to go to your calculators now and punch 3.48. So let's check the logarithm of 3.48. So that's going to give us 0.5416. 0.5416. We're only interested in the mantissa. So that 0 has already been occupied by bar 2. And finally, you have here 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be bar 4 point. So we're now checking the logarithm of 7.215. 7.215. And that gives us 0.8582. So that's how to find the logarithms using your calculator or even using your 4-figure table. All you need to do is count how many zeros before the first digit. That indicates what will be in your characteristic. All right. And once you've done that, the first digit, right after the first digit, put a point and find the logarithm in your calculator. So that's how to find out. So now let's solve some examples where we would need to manipulate this.